Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. So we're about to go into the Walmart, but before we do, I want to say something. Summer is, not say slowly, it's moving fast. Fall is about to hit us. So if you didn't start your spring garden, now I was just watching Homestead Heart, but I had to go because I got to go in the store. If you are about to start gardening, now is the time. Get your seeds together. If you have not, if you've been procrastinating and you don't want to get your seeds because you don't know if you can do it, you definitely can do it, okay? So I'm no expert at gardening. I've only been gardening for, well, since this whole thing happened, 2020. So what, 2 years now? Almost 3 years I have been gardening, and I have learned so much. Homestead Hearts channel is one of the channels I have learned from, and many other channels. Find somebody you're comfortable with. Learn how to grow. It is so simple. People complicate the whole way of growing. You got to do this. No. You got to get your seeds, get your soil, whatever you're going to grow in. If you're going to grow in containers, get whatever containers you're going to grow in. If you're going to do a raised bed, get that bed together and get it done. That's the only way you can do it. You can start your seeds indoors if you want, or you can direct sow and just plant directly into the ground. You may need to do some amendments depending on the soil you have. Everybody's going to grow different. It's not going to be the same for everybody because you live in different zones. And even if you're in the same state as somebody else that's growing, say in 8A, I used to be in 8A. Well, a lot of people are in 8A. Georgia's in 8A. I was in South Carolina. Okay. Your neighbor across the street is in whatever zone you're in. But guess what? Their soil is different. So what I'm saying to you is do what you need to do to make it work for you. Okay. Take tips from other people, but you got to make it work for you, because what may grow for someone else may not grow for you. And when people tell you, well, you can't grow this in your area, don't go off of that, because maybe they were doing something wrong and that's why they couldn't grow it. Trial and error. That's the best way to learn. And trust me, I have been learning a lot from trial and error. So I just wanted to say that, you know, and remind you that we need to start growing our food, because farmers are not growing like they used to, okay? If you can raise animals, if you have the space to do that and give them a quality care in the process, do that as well. But do your research. Don't just go and get stuff and say, oh, I'm going to wing it, because that animal's life depends on you. You're depending on that animal's life. Y'all need each other. So you got to work together with the animal and make it comfortable for them so that they can then in turn be able to feed your family. So let's go into the store. Y'all stay prepped up. Prep today so you're prepared for tomorrow. No matter the situation, no matter the emergency, you don't know what's going to happen from day to day. Your power could go out. You could have a water boil advisory. Anything could happen. Hey, they talking about nuclear stuff. Anything could happen, okay? So y'all take care and let's hit the store up. The price of food is constantly going up. I don't see it coming down. You can find sales here and there, but when it comes to beef, expect the prices to increase even more, because what ranchers are dealing with, I have that video coming for you soon. So I just saw a lady buggy. She had at least 15 things of bread. The cheapest bread that they have in here, that's what she had. Now over here, you see they still don't have Jif in here, but they do have other brands that you can choose from. They're not the cheapest. They're definitely not the cheapest. And they have some jelly over here, but not a lot. I did not see any limits on the bread, which is probably why the lady had so many in her buggy. The store also had plenty of gaps on the shelves. So you can still find canned beans, canned vegetables at a reasonable price. I haven't seen an increase on that as of yet. And out of all of these beans that they have in here, because I need to stock back up on my pork and beans, they only have these small cans here for 94 cents, but I get the big cans. They do still have a limit on their chicken in here. It's a limit of 6 per customer. And they don't have a lot to choose from. Just this little section right here, the chicken breasts. That's what the limit is on. Stocking up on canned meat is very important, especially with the price of meat going up right now. Salmon, I have not been able to find. So I did find 1 can in here and I got that one. So I'm gonna let this video play. You can see that these shelves are struggling here with the vegetable oil and olive oil. Whether you're cooking with regular sugar, brown sugar, stevia, whatever, you need to stock up on those items because they are starting to run low again, coming up on the fall. You know, the holidays, people are cooking, they're baking, and they're using these ingredients. So get yours now. Refrigerated juice as well as the milk, they were running really low on that. Matter of fact, people were lined up trying to get milk and they didn't have any left behind these. Prep today so you are prepared for tomorrow.